screaming in public restrooms prank.
Hello GD fans, Nubis here, and I beat Edge of Destiny. It feels pretty crazy to finally be able to say those words, but here we are. In case you didn't know, I've been actively playing this level pretty much every day for the better part of 4 months as my new hardest, and it was a lot harder than I expected it to be. I went into EOD kind of naively expecting the gap in difficulty between the Golden and it to be not much bigger than between Zodiac and the Golden, aka like significant but not that bad, but I was pretty wrong. After beating the level, I now think that EOD is probably about twice as hard as the Golden. That's probably objectively wrong. I mean, that can't be right, but that's just how I feel. I don't know what I expected. I mean, it's 30 spots higher on the main list, and as everybody knows, difficulty scales exponentially on the main list. I don't know why I expected it to be like not that significant of a jump, but hey, we did it. We live and learn. This is a really important completion to me, not just because I really like the level and it's the longest I've ever taken on one by far, but also just because I feel like it really encapsulates just how bonkers my progression in this game has been. Just to put into perspective, I beat Blade of Justice in August of 2024. Dethroning Bloodbath as my hardest, and less than a year later, Edge of Destiny kicks Bloodbath out of my top 10 hardests and Bloodlust out of my top 5. Like, how did we get here? I just want to real quick thank everybody who came to the streams and just supported me throughout all this. I literally could not have done it without y'all. I would have gone insane. Streaming this level was a really fun experience, so I really do appreciate every single person who came out to support me. Anyway, on the topic of the streams, 1, come to the streams. They're over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Nubis_. And 2, I should probably get into how the actual process of beating this behemoth went, because there's quite a lot to cover. I started playing Edge of Destiny in February in secret, because I wanted to get on that like secret hardest hype train. Seemed fun. I was generationally bad at keeping it a secret though, because Jagbeam was immediately able to deduce what level I was playing. But anyway, I started playing it like any other by getting runs to 100. The first run I recorded was 78 to 100, and this already took me like 3,000 attempts to get. Oh my god, this level is top 1, bro. This level is so hard. I'm so cooked, bro. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked, dog. How long did that do? That took an hour. That took an hour. I'm so cooked. The next run I'd get would be 72 to 100, which I didn't record. And then I started trying to learn the beginning of the level in no clip accuracy. And in my first ever attempt making it to the wave with 0 deaths, I somehow did this. So yeah, I had somehow accidentally made it to the drop of Edge of Destiny already. I don't know how I did this. The wave is really hard, and I had like barely practiced it before getting this run. But after that, I'd be spending all my time trying to get 46 to 100, which is the run that I wanted before I would reveal the level to everyone. And on March 9th, I would finally get it so I could stop very poorly keeping this secret. Let's fucking go. Yes! 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 Oh, thank God I didn't choke. Dude, I like almost have this in 3 runs. I have this in like 4 runs already. What the fuck? So after releasing my banger reveal video, obviously I started streaming it right away, right? Well, actually, no, I just didn't touch the level again for another 2 months. Well, you see, Blade of Justice was the level that dethroned Bloodbath as my hardest, and as a Blade of Justice remake, I thought it would be really sick if Edge of Destiny kicked Bloodbath out of my top 10. And on top of that, I thought it would be doubly sick if it also kicked Bloodlust out of my top 5. But the issue was neither of those levels were quite there yet. So in order for that absolute aura farming to take place, I would need to beat 1 more list demon on top of another couple extremes harder than Bloodbath. So over the course of the next 2 or so months, I would beat Black Blizzard, Cognition, the Yandere, and Barbarous Finale to finally bring Bloodbath and Bloodlust down to where I wanted them. The week I beat the Yandere, I took a little bit of time to de-rust on EOD off stream before starting to stream it the next week. And in that little bit of time, I quickly got the level in 3 runs with a solid 20 to 49. And I also managed to get a little run called 36 to 100. Holy shit, what the fuck? I just did 36 to 100. What the fuck? Hold on, what the fuck? I just did 36 to 100 on Edge of Destiny. What the fuck?
From 36 to 100?
Holy shit, I just did like 70% of Edge. What the fuck, dude? I haven't even streamed this yet. So after making way too much progress to not be streaming it, I finally did start streaming the level. And stream 1 went pretty well. I matched my off-stream best of 23 again. 23 matched best. Let's go. Damn, I was not expecting to get back there. What the fuck? It's honestly a bit of a miracle I made any progress this stream, because my roommate spent pretty much the entire time yelling at his friend and quoting the Bible because he wanted to trim his beard.
The Lord will frown upon you, and his favor shall no longer light your soul. He will no longer...
Are you liking this like sermon X Edge of Destiny gameplay? Chat, this is such an awesome stream where you're getting you're learning the word of God on top of over a beard, by the way. Like, I can't stress enough that this is over a guy like wanting to trim down his beard. Like, not even cut it clean off. Like, I thought he was like trying to cut it clean off. But if this is about like trimming it, bro, let him. I'm on Nate's side. I'm on Nate's side. I'm switching sides. I'm sorry.
See how they're changing.
If you ain't cutting it clean off, like, you know, a little shape up can do a lot of work.
Okay. Kay.
You're a hypocrite too. You just did it. You literally admitted to it.
Kay wants him to trim it, which is, it's okay, right? Miles is a deceiver. Miles is a deceiver that wants him to cut it all the way.
Okay, so Miles is the problem then.
Exactly, you get it.
Fuck me, dude. The next day I got 24, which you know isn't huge progress, but it's something. Let's go. 24. There were also a couple other drop attempts, so I was definitely starting to gain a little bit of consistency with the beginning. No. However, the next stream would have some absolutely insane progress. I hopped on stream 3 expecting it to just be a normal session, you know, get a little better at the beginning, maybe get 46 to 100 again if I got lucky, but literally nothing would have prepared me for what I did once I started going from 0. What? I changed the jump scare sound to Golden Freddy, and it's like way too long. What did I just do? What did I just do? I just flipped the hardest part of the level. What? 2 runs and then some. I did the duel. 55? Bro, that's my best run from 20. And as if that wasn't enough, the next day I just casually did it again. Are we for real right now? How do I do that twice? I did it again? I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. What do you mean I did it again? What? What? 36 cube actually easy? What? What? I didn't get as far, but like, what? And yeah, that marked the end of week 1. Just absolutely insane all around. I don't know how I managed to get the level in 2 runs with over 50% in week 1. Like, that doesn't happen. At least it doesn't happen to me. I don't know. And tapping into week 2, it seemed like the momentum was keeping up. What do you guys think the Pope's hardest was? He verifies Ascension to Heaven. What if the Pope was like secretly cracked at Geometry Dash though? What if he would like go to his room to pray? He would tell the cardinals like, I'm going to my room to pray. And then he goes and like, he's Zoink. That's Zoink. It's actually Pope Francis, so like, we're never seeing a Zoink completion ever again. Wait, no, he's W Popoff. W Popoff. I'm a genius. I figured it out. Amethyst is never getting verified because W Popoff is dead. Most of the good progress in week 2 was just completely carried by stream 7. I'm gonna just show the clips because they really just speak for themselves. Let's go. Finally, I got a good fucking run on stream. Let's go. Dude, I just got 11 to 85. What? How much of the level is that? Bro, that's 74% of the level. What the fuck? Oh, I jumped way too early. Was that attempt? That was attempt 2, bro. Okay, so I guess there's no better time than now to talk about this cube. This cube at 36 is... It's hard, man. It's without a doubt in my mind the hardest part in the level by far. It is pretty much the sole reason that making progress on this level from 0 is as hard as it is. And it all just comes down to these 3 clicks, which tortured me throughout pretty much my entire time with this level. And to be fair, sometimes for reasons that weren't entirely the level's fault. I'll get into that a bit more later. But nonetheless, this click at 39 and these 2 blue orbs at 42 collectively made this part probably the biggest choke point I've ever experienced in any level. And also just the only part of this level that I really had any issues with, unfortunately. All of these clicks are just evil, man. I don't know how else to put it. The 39 orb is just the latest timing that I've ever seen in my life, and the 42 orbs are also similarly late, but with the added fun that the timing is partly based on how you do the jump beforehand at 41. So yeah, even for me, who I consider fairly good at timings, I found this part to be an insane spike in difficulty that was just really hard to adjust to, and it really brought down the balancing of the level as a whole a good bit, even when I think the rest of the level's balancing is quite good. So yeah, that's just some context to help you understand why you're just gonna be seeing me die here so much, and also why it was so crazy that I fluked it the first 2 times I got there. What? Anyway, the rest of week 2 also went pretty well. WizKid raided me on stream, man. That's pretty nice. A raid with a WizKid? What the fuck? WizKid raid? Holy shit. How's it going, WizKid? What were you doing? How many was that? 20 subs? Holy shit.
Thanks, man. Why am I
Thank you for the 20. Bro, do your calculus.
I'm done with my calculus.
Do your dragon breeding. Thank you for the 20 gifted. Holy shit. Thank you, my goat, Chaz.
My
Holy fuck.
breeding dragons has nothing to do with
Bro, there's so many alerts going off. This is the biggest raid I've ever gotten. I also got my 3rd ever duel attempt, dying once again to 55. No. Fuck. Oh, no. I mean, that's a new best, technically. This way is so hard, man. It's like the last skill check before the relatively chill UFO. And then on stream 9, I got my one and only 53 to 100. I never got this run again. I don't know why I got it. I never even run from 53, but I mean, I'll take what I can get, I guess. All right, 54 to 100. It's the first time I've ever done that run. So, kind of a dumb run to do, but like, I got it. I did it. Do I have Snap? Am I 12? No, I don't have Snap. Who the fuck uses Snapchat in the Big 25? Pedophiles. You ever get groomed on Kick? Because I would go on Omegle for shits and gigs. I did a pedophile speed run. Yeah, Omegle pedophile speed run. Sub 5 seconds. I'm still so proud of that time. Exclamation point stop. Wait, you want me to stop the stream? Guy just comes in here and is like, stop the stream right now. Get the fuck out of here. First time chatter is like, stop. Why would that be a command? Why would it just like have a Nightbot command that just ends the stream? The progress did unfortunately slow down a little bit from here. Week 3 was pretty uneventful. Stream 14 was very good though. I had 9 cube attempts and finally did get back to the duel, though I did die at 49. It's kind of dumb. No. Oh. My food just arrived and the dude practically threw the bag at me. Oh my god. This reminds me, so I work at a pet store in the summers and over the winter, and we do like DoorDash, right? And one time, this like old boomer guy called the store and was like, your driver, he was so rude to me. I don't know why I'm doing like a Trump impression, but he was like, he was so rude to me. He threw the bag down on my doorstep and said, if you want it that bad, get it yourself, you fat fuck. And so we looked at the order. Turns out this guy ordered like 5 40-pound bags of dog food, didn't tip the driver, and had him drive like 40 minutes away from the store. So I'm like, yeah, uncritical support to the DoorDash driver, bro. I'm sorry. That job's already like ass enough. If I had to carry 5 fucking 40-pound bags of dog food for no tip and 40 minutes of driving, I would kill you. I would strangle your ass. Dude, and then like one of my last days over summer break, the same guy, he ordered like so much shit. Oh, I've never fulfilled that much on a single order. Like 8 fucking orders, and they just kept coming in. Like I would look away for a second, I'd check the zebra, and I would just see 3 new orders from this guy, like William or some shit, bro. He had me clearing out the entire aisle. Like, how many dogs does this guy have? Get it yourself, you fat fuck. Like, God. You're trying to skip your sister's wedding. You should. Yeah, Geometry Dash is more important than your sister's wedding, bro.
Your sister can always get like.
Your sister can always get divorced, but you only beat Subsonic one time. No one can take that away from you. Divorce papers, that can take the wedding away from your sister.
Their vows, you can put it at.
Yeah, exactly. Go to your sister's wedding. Beat Subsonic at your sister's wedding. Take all the attention. Be like, I object. Because what we should really be celebrating is I just beat Subsonic. Dude, this fucking... Oh my god. You make my heart... Every time I see that club stat monster, I just hear that song because like it's so tough. Like it's such a tough club stat monster, bro. It makes me shit my pants every time I see it. Sister threw a hammer at the back of your head when you were 10. Did it hit you and that's why you're so like damaged now? That was mean. I'm sorry. Why did she do that? Were you just like a menace of a child? What brought her to think that was a good idea? And how old was she? I think that's the real question. Like, you were 10, sure, but like, how old was she? Was she like old enough to know that you shouldn't throw hammers at people? Does she perchance have a shell on her back and suspiciously yellow skin and like a really bad overbite? Because she might just be a hammer, bro. Okay, well, what kind of hammer was it? Was it like a... no way it was like a hammer that you like hammer in nails with. Like it was... Maybe was it like a toy hammer? How big was the hammer? I'm curious how you're still alive, motherfucker. Like a hammer to the back of the head is kind of like fatal, bro. You're like... You should be counting your blessings that you're still like among us, bro. Or that you have language processing in your brain still. You don't get hit in the back of the head with a hammer and walk away scot-free from that. Shadow would have been Einstein if the hammer didn't hit him. Yes, he just got knocked down to like normal person levels. But by the start of week 4, the lack of progress compared to how fast it was going at the start was really starting to weigh on me. This was probably some of the worst mental state I had throughout the entire time. I was honestly just so unprepared for how mentally challenging this level was. Like, people cite Zodiac as like the most mentally challenging level ever, and it is absolutely extremely hard, but I just found EOD like 10 times harder mentally than Zodiac was. But just as I was starting to lose hope, I finally got the attempt that I needed. I finally passed the duel after so many fails to that wave. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. I controlled the insane nerves the best I could throughout the entire UFO, and I made it all the way to 72%. Fuck. Holy shit. Yes. Yes. Oh, 1% off from list, but I don't care, dude. I don't care. I don't give a shit, dude. My hands are shaking so bad. There was no way I was doing that shit. I just want to say that the feeling of getting to this UFO from 0 is just one of the most insane feelings I've ever felt playing this game. This level is just a masterclass in building up nerves. It is just unlike anything I've ever felt before. Then just like with 55, the next day I just did it again. I don't know how I keep doing this. Oh, fuck. Slightly further. Let's go. We passed the first part of the straight fly. Holy shit. All right. We'll take that. New best, technically. I did kind of expect to die to 72 again. This ship is really hard. I just didn't expect to do it so soon. So do like papal possessions get passed down? Like, does Leo get Francis's copy of Undertale? And will he play it? Maybe if he plays Undertale, he'll start liking the gays. Maybe that's what we gotta do. We gotta get the Pope to play Undertale, and he'll like open his heart to gay people. Let's hope Francis left that copy in his will to the next Pope. Like, bro, this game's so good, you gotta try it. And you know, with getting just 1% shy off list percent 2 days in a row, I really thought the end was just around the corner. And with the start of week 5, it really seemed like that prediction was gonna come true. Because on stream 20, I finally got 29 to 100. I just got 29 to 100, what the fuck? Is it 29 to 100? But that wasn't enough, because I also did it again the same stream. Bro, I just did it again. What? Alongside 20 to 90 and 55 from 0. Fuck. No. Oh, wait, I see what you're doing. Oh, man.
I'm like,
I didn't realize what you were doing. I didn't realize what you were doing at first. You have to give your child a name now.
I don't know about
You
that.
just adopted this beautiful 12-year-old girl. You are adopted parent now.
No. Oh god, this is so terrible.
Oh my god. No way. It's perfect. This went through a bed test. Unfortunately though, after this we entered what I'm gonna call the Dark Ages. I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off. We're not passing 72 for a long time. The rest of week 5 was pretty uneventful besides getting my first actual death to the UFO. No, fuck. Alright, I called it. I got a UFO attempt today. Hey, 2 duel attempts in a day. Back to back. We'll take that. Thank you for the 420 bits. The 420 bits for the 69 death. And another 36 to 100 on stream 22. We finally did it again, guys. Only took 3 weeks for me to finally fucking get this run again. Or no, it only took 5 weeks to get this run because I got it before I started streaming. Too many good trans players. That is true. Maybe estrogen just like makes your... Maybe I should get on estrogen. Becoming trans so that I can be good at GD.
Trans Nubis. If I start HRT and I start improving really fast, I'm gonna freak out.
That'd be really funny. It's just the trans buff. You would be the case study. Like, is it real? It would be funny.
Need to talk to my mom about this HRT thing.
She's like not accepting it. It's like, okay, but I really want to be good at geometry. Please take me to the doctor. The GD meta is being trans woman taking estrogen. Exactly. I am, unfortunately, for my Geometry Dash career, not transgender. I've got to become a furry right now. That's my only other option. It's either you gotta be trans or you gotta be a furry.
Or autistic.
Or autistic. If you're all 3...
Or all of them at the same time.
So that's Soin. He's 2 out of 3. We'll see the 3rd domino fall at one point or another. We're trans investigating Zoink. I can't believe it.
I think it's happening on the 4th one.
Because it's funny. The best player. Because you have to be either severely autistic, trans, for a furry
Not
to be good at
severely.
this game. Severely autistic. You have to be severely autistic. See, that's the one that I fall under. So like for my career to enhance, I have to become a furry or get on estrogen. Like that's my recourse if I want to improve at this game. Hello. You're entering at this conversation. This is the conversation. Week 6 was the first just complete nothing burger. I only had a single duel attempt the entire week and it ended at 49, which isn't good if you don't know.
My harvest is turned 618. So
No, why am I dying at 49, bro? I just died at 49 on Edge of Destiny. I'm gonna kill myself. I got close to getting another one, but instead of being good at the game, I died to 44, which is like one of the dumbest deaths you can get in this level. That's so fucking tragic, bro. Week 7 was a little more consistent. I was definitely starting to get more cube attempts per day, but it also didn't really matter because pretty much all of them were ending at the 39 click. I did make it to 66% on stream 32. And also got 46 to 100 twice. So not a bad week at all. I'll definitely take consistency, but it was still just getting actual tangible progress that just wasn't happening. So after week 7, I took a week-long break to just recalibrate my mindset with the level. And going into week 8 with this new rejuvenated mindset, I felt a world of difference. And part of that difference is because on stream 35, I decided to try and play without CBF. This is because Brody was complaining to me about the last click of Wazareta being super buffed by CBF. And that put the thought into my mind that maybe the 39 click and just the cube in general actually weren't supposed to be that hard and were just being buffed by CBF. So I decided to try it out. And that's the story of what I like to call the EO free incident. Dude, why is the cube easy? Yeah, the cube is a lot easier without CBF. Well, specifically the 39 orb is a lot easier. 42 is pretty much unchanged. It might be a little bit easier, I don't know. But 39 was the main thing that was holding me back with CBF, and now it's just a normal 60 Hz frame perfect. So it's still hard, not easy by any means, but it's just so much more bearable without CBF. And this allowed my confidence with the level to skyrocket. The very next stream, I got 36 to 100 twice, and made it all the way back to the UFO, where I proceeded to die to 72 for the 3rd time. Fuck! I also made it back to the UFO the next day and got 65. Oh, fuck. Oh, my hand is shaky, bro. So we're definitely still in the dark ages, not being able to pass 72, but I could definitely feel that we were getting close. Week 9 started out pretty well, getting 36 to 100 and 29 to 100 on stream 39. Okay. And then on stream 41, I got 29 to 93, 36 to 92, 20 to 80, and 11 to 75 back to back to back. But despite 39 being a lot easier now, 42 just kind of became the new roadblock, and I was really struggling to pass it at all. So unfortunately, I wasn't really able to do much from 0 in week 9 until stream 42, where take a wild guess where I died. I want you to guess. It was 72 again. It was for the 4th time. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Are we dead ass? Are we actually serious, bro? But thankfully, the pain from this one wouldn't last too long, because here comes week 10. And week 10 was pretty crazy. I'll just let it speak for itself. I finally did it! I did it! I got 79. Let's fucking go. What? 11 to 92. Guess we're doing that now. Attempt a 1. Oh. I got 79 again. I've got 70. What did I say earlier, bro? God damn it. Why does 36 to 100 come easier to me on 46 to 100?
Foreshadowing as a narrative device.
What the fuck did I say? I called it, bro. I just knew that as soon as I passed 72, that would be the final push that I would need to beat the level. And that was definitely holding true. In week 11, the momentum was still going insanely strong. I was getting to the UFO every single day. I was getting list percent attempts left and right. I got 2 new bests of 85 and 87. God damn it. That's the dumbest thing to die. I should have died to this orb. If I was dying at 87, I should have died to this orb. And 87 again for good measure. I called it. I literally fucking told y'all, bro. I literally said earlier today, I said, I'm gonna get 87 again. but I'm just gonna die to the orb next time. I also got 11 to 95 after Overtimer predicted that I was gonna accidentally get 11 to 100. I just got 11 to 95.
What the fuck?
I even beat the level backwards, getting 36 to 148% back to back without dying. Like, it's just too easy, guys. Like, I don't know what to say. Damn it. Wait a minute. Wait. I just beat it backwards. I just beat Edge of Destiny backwards. I just realized. And then I did it again! I just fucking beat it backwards again. I died to the same spot, bro. Didn't really know how to fit this into the video, but on stream 53, I got the most embarrassing death ever. I died to the part that's easier than in Bladed Justice. There's no fucking way, bro. There's no way. That did not just happen. I didn't think I was gonna die here from 0 ever. Going into week 12, the momentum was still keeping up. Stream 54 was probably the best, most consistent day that I ever had with the level. Hands down. What is with the fucking jump scares, bro? I've been jump scared every single attempt past 50. It's a 10% chance. All right, we got an 85. I'm so locked in today. What the fuck? Fuck. Golden Freddy. Shut up, Freddy. I swear to God. Go away. The same spot twice. Are we fucking dead ass? Why am I allergic to holding for the correct amount of time there? No, my first UFO death today. Out of how many UFO attempts? No. No. Oh, fuck. No. Oh. Oh, I almost did it. I flew to 90. I didn't die to 90. It did slow down a bit after that, but I was still getting a lot of good runs. I got 15 to 90 in a no-clip run. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I very nearly one death to that. I kind of threw on purpose, honestly. I kind of didn't want to one death it. And then on stream 58, on top of finally getting 20 to 100 after trying to get that run for so long, I honestly thought I was never going to get it. Oh my god, I finally did it. Finally. Took long enough. And getting a lot more list percent deaths, including a 91, for good measure, of course. I'm actually never gonna beat this shit. I finally got this attempt. I still got 73 to die to. I still got 77, 78, 79. No, I still have 76. I still have 77 and 78. I still have 84. And I have 93. 94, 95, and 96. Can't forget, we can die 96. Lock in. Let's do it. Oh my god, I did it. Holy shit. Yes. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Holy shit. I fucking beat Edge of Destiny. Oh my god. I did it. Yes. 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 I can't believe it, dude. Oh my god. I actually fucking did it. I actually just beat Edge of Destiny. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Yes. I can't believe it. Oh my god. 191 heart rate. I fucking did it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry, dude. It's so beautiful. Oh my god. Yes, dude. Oh my god, yes. How's that for a reaction? That makes up for the lack of one on the golden, I think. Oh my god. It's hard to put into words just how much this completion means to me. Edge of Destiny is by far the most time, effort, and dedication that I've ever put into a completion, and to finally finish it off after how hard it was on me mentally at times is just an insanely surreal feeling. I'm really proud to call Edge of Destiny my hardest demon. I think it's a fantastic level. I actually like every part in this level besides the cube more than their counterparts in Blade of Justice. This level plays very well, it feels extremely fair, and I can't even really think of any bugs off the top of my head. I mean, it's also just beautiful to look at. This level has some of the most awesome decoration out of any Geometry Dash level. I did beat this one full detail, and I don't regret that decision at all. I found the balancing to be pretty good. I don't think it's nearly as pre-drop carried as a lot of people make it out to be, and I also didn't find the 20% ship as absurdly hard as other people seem to think. Obviously, the cube is the hardest part. I do wish that was a little easier, but the second hardest part for me was consistently 78 to 100, surprisingly. That 85 wave is just so brutal, and the ship from 89 to 92 just never got easy for me. In the end, I just really enjoyed my time with this level. It's absolutely a worthy successor to Blade of Justice, and it joins it right up there as one of my favorites. I give it a 9 out of 10, with the enjoyment rating being just below that, like an 8.9. I unfortunately couldn't really give it a full 9 just because of how brutal the cube was. This grind has been such a unique and awesome experience for me, and I really feel like I'm starting to build a real community over on Twitch because of these streams, and I hope that that will only continue going on into the future. I just want to thank everyone who's been to any of the streams, especially my Twitch subs, shout out to y'all, as well as everyone who watches these videos here on YouTube. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see y'all wherever I decide to go next, because God knows I'm not stopping here. See y'all in the next one.